speaking of possibilities, the rumor mill is circling that AEW has shown great interest in bringing Mick Foley on in some capacity.
Yeah. Likely not a match because Foley himself has said he doesn't have it in him.
He's tried to get in shape, and the doctors are like, no, you can't do it.
You just can't anymore, dude. You're done.
Yeah. So,
but a announcer, some sort of presence behind the scenes, or even like as a manager to someone.
I'm gonna throw it out there. He should be the commish. He's the commissioner.
Yes.
He's the AEW commissioner for like. We're gonna introduce like a hardcore title, and like he's the commissioner of that. Like he makes the matches and sets the stipulations for hardcore matches. Do it.
You could literally go crazy with it and have like a match that's already set up to go and happen, and him come out and go, no. You know what? You two now get to actually wrestle for a chance to compete for this belt.
Yeah.
Now it's a hardcore match.
Yeah. Here is my bucket of thumbtacks. Here are light tubes. Here's a barbed wire baseball bat. Have fun, kids.
To do that, like that part's not an issue necessarily. I can do that if we wanted to put us off to the side for GM mode,
yeah,
and then superimpose us on top. I'm fine with that.
Maybe we'll play around with that later.
If you wanted to do that, I would recommend turning the background into just a green background.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah,
just do a solid.
just so I can chroma key us a lot easier.
Yeah.
Make it multicolored so Derek has an impossible task.
Just do a gradient rainbow.
You gotta be careful with some of those,
motherfucker.
with some of those colors. As you start to get rid of them, it gets rid of the pigment in your skin, and you become translucent over time. I've found out if you do too many reds and greens, all of a sudden you're see-through.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Dude, or we could do like the guys at Last Pod. For some reason, when they do their streams, they do a full green screen background for them, and then they just make it black. It's just a void.
Why not just be on a black background already?
I don't know. Like that's
extra steps for no gain.
They don't use it for anything. It's hilarious. I love it.
That
makes no sense.
That is so funny.
Oh God! Speaking of things that don't make sense, should we talk some wrestling?
Yeah,
dude. This was like the most
last longer than
week.
the Carano and what's her face fight. So
Ronda
Rousey.
Yeah. No, because one of them is still trying to be a full-time actress for alt-right productions that don't make any money, and the other one is just gonna keep doing her thing. I guess.
Yeah. It was a wild matchup. I saw the weigh-ins and I was like, "Oh, Carano is gonna get her butt beat."
Well, she dropped like half her weight for this.
Yeah, and with no muscle mass really behind it. I'm not saying she wasn't toned or nothing, but not the kind of muscle mass you need for this kind of fight. Like, yeah.
I had other priorities on the night, obviously. So I wasn't going to get invested despite the months of buildup that they did. And I was telling Walsh before we started recording, it felt like a Hogan and Kevin Nash main event where they're just like, we already got their money, brother. Let's just do it quick. Let's just get in and out of here.
Okay, to be fair, to at least try and level the playing field. I'm not exactly trying to play devil's advocate here. Ronda Rousey's, the majority of her victories in the octagon have been by an armbar in under a minute. This is not the fastest fight she's ever ended. I think it was like 14 seconds or something like that is her record. But this is not unheard of. The armbar is what she goes for typically. I think like 13 victories of hers are because of the armbar.
I mean, if you have that type of arsenal where people know that this is this is gonna put it to bed, why wouldn't you tap out? Like if you know that she's already got locked in, she can apply the pressure and possibly, seriously injure you. No, just take the loss.
Well, and I was just going to play devil's advocate on the other side. Carano threw a weak ass little kick to Ronda's leg, tried to, and Ronda caught it with her hands immediately because it was really slow, like a really slow kick. And she immediately threw her onto her back and got on top of her, wailed on her for about 4 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, and grabbed her arm and put her in an armbar.
Like, I'm going to put my hands up here. I'm not really familiar with her MMA career at all.
Carano?
Yeah, I never, UFC, MMA, all of that stuff, I'll dip my toes in, every now and then when there's, a big event, and, I want to see what all the discourse is about, but I have not really followed anybody's career in that world.
Yeah, you don't really need to, other than the fact that TKO does not pay their fighters enough money to have it be livable, let's say.
Interesting segue into a rumor about a certain individual, a certain brother of a certain WWE superstar who is banned from being at any of their events.
Alex,
yeah.
You just took the words out of my mouth.
Right?
They said it's because of his actions, both inside and outside the ring, when it comes to boxing. That was what the memo or whatever it was that they put out. I call bull. Personally, I think it's because of the MVP Netflix event. Personally, I think the moment because that came out the same day.
Yeah.
There's no way those two aren't linked. This, especially because this was a moment for people to on TKO itself while being on a TKO affiliated brand. It was wild.
This is the one thing I it's the Onion headline of worst person says something you agree with. This is the one time I will sit on the side of Jake Paul and be like, no, he's right, fighters should get paid more.
And let me tell you what, I watched this entire thing. Every opportunity he was on camera, he brought it up.
Yeah, that's smart.
Every opportunity.
Reinforce your idea.
They had the announcers talking about fighter contracts during this on and off. They had a fighter who wanted to fight God, I don't even remember the guy's name. Where is it? Francis Ngannou. There it is, Ngannou. Who's been gone for a few years because he hated TKO.
Yeah.
He came back to fight and just beat the holy hell out of the dude he was fighting. John Jones. Or no, not John Jones.
Derek, you could be you can make up names. You could say they're Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I believe you. I have no idea who any of these people are, okay?
Alex knows how I feel finally.
For real. It's Philip Linz is who he fought. The guy, okay, to his credit, this dude did not know what was going to be happening. Nagano fights differently. He has open guard, so your hands are down, essentially. Right. It was just a weird fight. But throughout, even Nagano, when he was talking after winning, to in front of the camera, he's like, pay me my money. This is why I do this. And it just fell right in line with everything else of people being like, we deserve to make fair money for what we do. We put our lives on the line.
They put their lives on the line. And also every fight is a huge time commitment because that is a lot of training that you got to go through. You got to be in training camp for months, almost in maybe a full calendar year for some of these ones.
Yes.
It's a lot of work to ahead of time. And then there's recovery because you just got your ass whooped.
Yeah. The majority of these fights done in the first round.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against the fighters. Some of these guys haven't fought in years. So they're going to be a little rusty regardless. I shouldn't say guys, but these people.
Yeah.
It was wild to watch because I feel like a lot of people spent a lot of money on this, and it technically could have been over in under an hour.
It really kind of sets the tone for the UFC America 250th birthday event that's upcoming because how much worse can it get? You know?
Oh,
Because that one's UFC.
And with UFC, there was some planned fights that have already been scrapped as well coming up because fighters wanting more money and they're not willing to pay them.
I mean,
so
every like UFC event, they treat it like a really big fucking deal. This is probably one where I could understand the amount of pressure that these individuals involved are gonna be under, where I would be like shitting bricks if I was on that card, because it's an opportunity to have the most eyeballs they've ever had on the product, absolutely, bar none. And like that's like a make or break like career moment. Like that could be your legacy defining, night in your career, and it could go up in smoke if it's not managed correctly.
I believe this was a victory for Jake Paul.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I think this card went great. So,
I mean, the amount of money that they put into it obviously paid off, right?
Yeah. They, sorry, my pockets don't hold things very easily. It went off pretty much without a hitch overall. Like, obviously, you can't. These are real fights, so you can't necessarily plan out how things are really going to go like you would with professional wrestling
or the NBA.
Or yeah. But the in-between segments to hold you over, at least for me, was enough.
I heard good things about the undercard.
Stuff.
I heard good things about the undercard.
Yeah, the undercard was good too.
Yeah.
The undercard was good too. I'm excited to see more. I think there needs to be a real competitor to TKO on this front.
Absolutely.
Because despite the fact there are other federations around the globe, none of them really stand toe to toe. And not only that, but on the same branding that they have for some of their products, like WWE. Like it's a big shot.
It's a big shot, and it's now is like a really good opportunity for somebody to step up, particularly with the Saudi royal family is getting a bit more conservative with their spending right now in the sports space. Let's be honest. So now there's gonna be a little bit of a vacuum for somebody else to come in and provide an alternative, and maybe show how things could be done differently. Maybe not better, maybe not worse, but definitely differently.
Oh yeah. If the focus is going to be on the fighters, this is a game changer, because that's part of the reason why AEW has stuck around for as long as it has, is because there's an emphasis on the wrestlers.
Yeah. And
so,
they just do things differently. It doesn't work for everybody, but for some people, they have flourished. Swerve, Tony Storm, Will Ospreay, the entire elite except for Cody, because he knew how to make money in WWE. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Kenny Omega. That he's got to be on that list.
Well, yeah, I said the elite.
Oh yeah, yeah. Over encompassing. You're right.
Over encompassing. Like all the OG boys. Yeah. Moxley. Look at fucking Moxley.
Oh yeah. I would say WWE was his springboard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because he did set a good level fan base in WWE, and then was like, I can do better. I think he could do so much better.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely get that whole feeling from him if you read his book of just like how he felt being in WWE, and then being able to expand his horizons once he left and really like fall back in love with, running the independents, just getting ring time and stuff like that. And also just like, my God, the run he's on right now currently, I am absolutely in love with. Like, let's start on a positive note this week. As far as actual wrestling, let's talk Dynamite. Because Dynamite and
I'm definitely good with that.
Like, right off the bat, we have, the usual intro and stuff like that. But we cut to Renee backstage as MJF is making his entrance. And she just, comes up to him and goes, how do you feel about the stipulation being, title versus hair for you against Darby? And he doesn't say a god thing. And then as he starts making his way through the backstage area, oh, that person's bald. There's another bald guy. There's another bald. He runs into like every bald wrestler and person on staff in the company. Just doesn't say a goddamn word. Everything in the face. It's fucking perfect.
Alex, if I remember correctly, Renee was the last one with hair.
The only person on hair besides MJF's implants on screen for this segment. Yeah.
Everybody was bald. It was so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn funny.
And then, like, the little button on the end is Ricochet being like, you know, you can join us and be bald too. Won't look as good as me. Ha ha. Just.
Yeah. I also love that.
Actually, like, Gates of Agony, the Totally on and Bishop Khan, they have hair. They still have.
Yeah. So you're right. You're
hair.
right. But they were right at the end.
Yeah.
Even Tommaso Ciampa was there. Didn't he kiss him?
He blew a kiss.
He blew a kiss. Yeah. Yeah. Hilarious. Loved it.
Yeah.
Great opening for Dynamite.
And also, like, it's doing that thing where it's in your face storytelling that they don't often do in AEW, but it really sets up a good mentality for MJF of like, okay, I want my title back. I need my big, Burberry belt back. Darby's a fucking clown. I'm going to destroy him. And this is just a he's so hated in character by everybody else in the company. You could feel them being like, hey, Christopher Daniels, I want you over there. Ciampa, you get over here. John Silver, we haven't seen you on TV in a while. Could you just walk past him and flex?
Someone bumped into him too, didn't they? As they walked by.
Yeah.
Like shoulder chipped him.
Just give him a little check. Yeah. It was fucking great. It's so silly, but still, like, it can be treated as serious because it's like, no, he spent a lot of money on that hair. He wants to keep it.
The only thing I think that would have added to it, if they really wanted to do anything else, was have him get beyond that segment, and he turns around and look, and the camera looks back, and everybody has hair, and it's all just in his head.
They're all wearing wigs. They all put on wigs.
Long billowing hair, like Fabio. Fabio.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fucking great.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, but then
it led right into a great match, though.
Yeah, a massive 10-man tag because, like, we talked about last week how they did like the tag team like showcase of like, hey, if you're in a tag team, you're just gonna go out here during this match and just like show up and be like, hey, we're an awesome tag team and we get lots of TV time. And then they follow up this week with like, okay, now everybody's just in the fucking match because we got Christian Cage and Copeland teaming up with the Young Bucks and Orange Cassidy taking on FTR, the Dogs, with Tommaso Ciampa because there's all these crisscross cross-pollination storylines with all of these guys. But the main story is obviously Christian Cage and Copeland taking on FTR in the I Quit match at Double or Nothing in New York.
Oh, man.
And we're just going to have a fucking party match again. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're going to get as many bodies out there, and we're just going to have a fucking blast. Highlight, for me, obviously, Christian Cage.
I know what you're going to say. Yep.
Christian Cage being the fucking best. Because, like, the Bucks, there's a moment where they tag him in, and they want to do, like, a super kick party spot with him, and he just hoofs them in the balls instead. Because he's Christian Cage, and he doesn't play that. There's the moment with Orange Cassidy where, like, he goes to put his hands in his pockets, and, like, Christian Cage is like, no, what? I'm not doing that. And then Orange Cassidy just grabs his hands and puts them in his pockets for him. He's just like, God, he's so good at being a fucking. I love it.
Oh my God. Okay, Walsh, just to set the stage for you, this is a legit face v heel match, like 10-man tag, face v heel, okay? Except Christian Cage is a heel on the face team. And he refuses. Like, this is like when Vegeta starts to turn good but can't help himself, so he keeps like using Krillin as a fucking weapon and shit.
This is like Dragon Ball Z abridged Vegeta.
Yes,
that's who Christian Cage is, because he hasn't changed his personality at all. He's just fighting guys that people want to boo more.
It's one of those like, yeah, I'm a bad guy, but I hate those fuckers more.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to join you. And the OC spot is great because Orange Cassidy, he's the one that likes to put his hands in his pockets, and he's trying to get Christian to do it. Christian's like, no, put your fucking hands down. That's embarrassing. And he forces Christian's hands into his pocket, and he looks at him like, okay, we're gonna jump over the top rope now so we can land on those guys.
Yeah.
And Christian goes, no, fuck this, and grabs him and throws Orange Cassidy over the top rope at them. Just a great spot. Just a great spot. My favorite spot of that match.
Yeah, like legitimately, Christian Cage, you know he's still a dick. He's still a fucking ass. Because he still wrestles in a goddamn turtleneck, okay?
Yeah.
He wears the supervillain turtleneck to this day.
Sleeveless turtleneck.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And the best part is when the Bucks go and say, you know what, fuck it, we're not going to ask Christian this time. We're going to ask Cope. And Cope's like, yeah, I'll do a super kick with you. Can't fucking lift his leg that high. You damn near kicked that dude in the balls, dude.
And I love the detail of like Copeland got matching gear to match the Bucks for this too.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to be a part of the team.
He reminded me of Hurricanrana's gear a little bit.
Oh, the
Hurricane's gear.
Yeah,
Hurricane's
Shane Helms.
gear.
Yeah. That black
good.
and like neon green. That's a good look. I love that color scheme.
Yeah, I love it. It's very what's her face from Kim Possible.
Oh yeah, the villain lady who
Yeah.
made your pants tingle when you were a young lad.
Yep. Oh god! But this ends with the Bucks and with Cope and Cage and OC taking the victory after a multitude of super kicks and body
And a spear
slams.
and all like we're just throwing everything. Who was it? Clark Connors who actually took the pin, I think.
Yes, I think it was. Yeah.
Also, shout out for Stokely as always, just having a blast being the guy on the outside, the 11th man in this, being just a chuckle fuck that I love so much because he's so fucking funny.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, because he has Cope's watch, or no, Cage's.
Yeah,
Cage's.
Soul's watch. Yeah.
Yeah, and he tried to get it back in the middle of the match and tried to break his arm, but then they got up.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I'm so looking forward to the I Quit match at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Which, quick side tangent, Double or Nothing is already sold out like a week ahead of time.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's the highest attended since All in Texas, domestically at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bravo. Yeah, because Wembley otherwise.
Yeah,
Wembley fills.
Oh yeah, that the biggest show of all time for them. It's going to be a hard one to beat for a while, I feel.
I love Wembley. It's one of the most memorable spots they have wrestled. Like literally, there's just an aura about Wembley.
Yeah, it feels time. But anyway, we got more matches to get through. Surprise, surprise! I didn't know this was on the card ahead of time. Mike Bailey has a little squash match again. Some local talent. Westbrook. Yeah,
That's his name.
yeah.
Yeah, I made sure to have it actually written down this time.
Give the guy credit. He was doing pretty good in the beginning. He had a bit of a masterful slip up here.
Oh yeah.
He goes. I'm not quite sure what he was going for. It looks like he was trying to do like a springboard thing in like the corner to like flip out of being Irish whipped, and he just like his foot just completely like went completely off the ropes. He like fell through it. He tried to recover and it just didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, I think he's going towards the corner and he tries to bounce off the second rope on the left.
Yeah.
And springboard over the top rope on the right side of the corner. Hits himself right in the gut. And I mean in the gut, Walsh.
Yeah.
Takes the wind out of him. He does a half loop over it, spins underneath, hits the second rope, is able to then spin his body around to land on his feet kind of and like hanging on that. And even the ref had this like, what the fuck look on his face.
Yeah. It's a rough fuck. I kind of appreciated Speedball's reaction in this of just being like, what the fuck? Like, what do I even do with this? Like, this is the guy that's supposed to be challenging me? Come on.
Speedball's credit though, he wasted no time other than like a millisecond and ran right at him and grabbed him and was like, okay, you're fucking done, kid.
Yeah. He does that fucking like top rope, like fucking knee drop to his fucking chest and is like 1, 2, 3.
Yes, that's the other. Yeah, okay. He whips him, Walsh, into the other rope or into the other corner, slams him down onto the ground, goes up to the top rope to do the flying knee where he lands up with his knees straight down.
Mm-hmm.
The dude gets up on all fours and takes it to the kidney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
All of Bailey's weight hit his kidney. That dude's gonna be pissing blood.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't want to see a physician. Make sure everything's okay.
You could even see it in his face when he took the hit. That wasn't like a pretend like, it was like a whole dead.
It's one of the reasons I want a heel Speedball in the future, because some of his hits just look so brutal. I want him to go vicious with shit, you know?
Alex, would you argue that this was like a precursor to that? Everybody kind of getting a taste? Because that's what it felt like to me.
I mean, a little bit. It definitely feels like they're going that sort of way with him and the dynamic between him and Kevin Knight. And both of them, like, we're going to be a tag team, but we both also want singles titles, so we might be butting heads in the near future. You've already got a belt. I want a belt type of deal, you know?
Yeah. I'm feeling like we're going to get a Speedball deciding, you know what? I want your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad.
Absolutely.
That looks good. I want it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it would look better on me.
Yeah.
Gimme.
But immediately after, Kevin Knight comes out, hypes his boy up, and then he's like, it's time for my, TNT Championship Open Challenge. And surprise, surprise, after being gone for like a year and a half, the big man Brian Cage, Swolverine himself, somehow has gotten bigger and is back in action.
Walsh, have you ever seen Brian Cage?
I don't think I
have without even knowing it, I bet, because he's one of those guys that is so physically insanely built that you're like, oh, he's like a fucking team. Like, if you've ever seen the prank on the bodybuilder video meme that goes around where a guy gets a fucking Post-it note in his back and he can't reach it, that's Brian Cage. That is legitimately him. Like, they did that to him.
This dude, what?
You guys froze.
No,
not on my end. I can't. On my end, I'm still.
Derek
playing.
is replicating like 50 million times right now. You know.
Okay, so I see a Derek.
I see. Yeah, I got both of you.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't see either of you because I did join with Streamlabs.
Yeah, so did I. But if you go in the collab properties, I got a little tab that's you.
Yeah.
Wait. How do you do that?
I don't know. I just didn't close the collab camp properties.
But
I did it.
I did.
Oh, now you.
Now you screwed it up, dude. That's all over.
No, I want to see you boys. I'm not clicking out.
I can't see Alex.
Really?
Keys is visible.
Yeah, that always happens. I don't know.
I don't know. We never see it.
In the browser version, I do.
Which is so weird because I don't change any of the settings for what you guys see. Sometimes you see me, and sometimes you don't, and I don't know why.
I'm gonna lean back onto my previous answer that this is all Streamlabs' fault.
It's definitely a Streamlabs thing. Yeah, absolutely. All right, but where were we? Brian Cage is back. Brian Cage challenging Kevin Knight for the TNT title. I love Brian Cage. He is just like an old school, giantly built dude that can actually do some cool shit in the ring, you know?
Yeah, the dude straight up looks, Walsh, like a base of concrete bricks.
He looks like a He-Man action figure.
Yeah, and then you expand out on how many bricks you have as you go up. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's also like one of the more like unserious dudes that you ever have. Like, he doesn't take himself too serious. He just goes out there. He enjoys what he does. He just wants to work. He doesn't have a massive ego the size of his belts, because that's what you would expect.
Yeah. The dude's been out on injury for 14 months. Like, this is the first time we've seen him in over a year be able to wrestle. and came out strong, man. For being gone for so long, you couldn't really tell other than a couple of times when he was having to catch Kevin and wasn't realize how to catch him immediately.
Yeah, although definitely a highlight of just like how great he is despite all that time off. There's the moment where Kevin Knight goes for the top rope Hurricanrana, and they slip up and it doesn't quite work, but he catches him by the ankles and then picks him back up just by his ankles to get him into a powerbomb position, and then they reverse it again into a Hurricanrana, and he just lands flat in his back perfectly for it. It's great.
They turned a botch into a moment to show off his strength. It was really cool. That's one of those things I really enjoy about wrestling, is when a wrestler can take a botch or a mess up or something and just run with it still and turn it into something. Like that's why I like EO.
It was the Seth and Brock match that we highlighted for that, where Seth had that mix up and he was going for like a float over, like DDT or something like that, and he slipped it up, and Brock just like immediately capitalized on it, like did the standing moonsault on him during their match, and it's just like, okay, great job, boys. Like that was good thinking on your feet and just, you know, being in the moment and being able to take advantage of something that could have gone wrong.
Yeah, and that was definitely this match, because despite his, what I would say is ring rust, just from him being out on injury for so long, quickly overcame by just his knowledge and time and experience in the ring.
Yeah. But, you know, the Jet retains because, you know, this wasn't really like a serious like match. Like there's too many like other things that like, this is kind of like, you know, just like, oh, we're just booking to have like a match, not so much like we're trying to build up a quick title change here, which
makes me sad though.
Yeah,
because the dude, God, Brian Cage, imagine if Royce Keys was still Powerhouse Hobbs in AEW and those two got to go up against each other now.
Oh yeah. God, they were fun on screen together.
Yeah. Oh, what a time it would have been. But I'm happy he's back.
Bring back Team Taz, damn it. Yeah, but yeah, like Derek said, happy he's back. God, I hope we get to see more of him in the future too. Give him some time in like Ring of Honor. Have him do like a fun run over there too. Dude. Like pair him up with like the Outrunners and just do some like wild shit with them, because I feel like they would have so much fun together.
You know what you could do? You could treat him like an Oba Femi over there on his return and literally have him just destroy the field and show them what it's like to run an open challenge by having him just go and take someone's belt and then be like, okay, come take it off me.
Yeah, it could work. Oh God,
I would like it.
Yeah, something that Derek's probably not looking forward to, but I am. We got a little tease on Stadium Stampede, because the Demand and Mark Davis doing a little backstage thing, hype it up the match against Jericho and the Hurt Syndicate, and it's revealed, hey, Andrade's also getting in here, and so are the Dogs, because we're just increasing the scale of this. We added Jack Perry and the Bucks to the other side of the team, so we're just gonna keep adding bodies to this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can tell when he says that.
Yeah.
The tone of his voice.
But we're back.
Yeah,
again.
We're back. Back again.
Walsh is back. Tell your friends.
Just in time to talk about Will Ospreay facing Ace Austin in just a fucking banger. Just a fuck. Like, let's tear the house down, but in a different way for a Will Ospreay match. Because dude won with a submission.
Yeah, this was a wild match. I wasn't expecting this to go the way it went. But goddamn, was I surprised.
I was sports entertained. I will say that. I was sports entertained because Ace Austin, super athletic. Ospreay also just, you know, like a once in a generation style dude who just can do insane shit, but he's actually changing up his whole like repertoire, you could say, in between the ropes. It's cool.
Yeah, no, they're both high flyers. This started out on the ground though, a lot of technical counters and everything. And Ace just focused on Will's neck almost the entire time. So
smartly, but as we saw in like the little like video like backstage thing they did with the Death Riders and Will Ospreay and like the training and stuff like that, which once again, beautiful. Like I loved like the Death Riders, like Claudio Marina and like Wheeler and stuff like that. They're playing like handball and shit, and then like Mox is over there like Will's doing like the backbend thing where he's like just standing on his neck and he's just like, here, this is how you choke the fuck out of somebody. Wheeler, stop moving. You gotta get in there. And that's when you make it real fucking tight. And then
while she's doing this,
yeah,
and every time Wheeler's like,
but it's good shit. And then that leads into this match where for the first time in like forever, Ospreay's not taped up at all.
yeah, he's not.
A very little
He
visual
looked ready.
Yeah, little visual storytelling there.
Yeah. I think it was very telling in the ring as well, because despite everything that Ace threw at him, Will was able to take it and get back up.
Yeah. Even when Ace Austin does that little thing where like, oh, hey, you're going to like try and sweep my leg on the barricade. I'm going to do a handstand. You know, just because.
Great match. And I like the diversity and not just always having high flyers fly high the whole time. And I'm not going to lie, the armbar submission was pretty damn good and surprising. I didn't expect that.
Pretty good, surprising. And also, like, little shout out for Ace Austin. Like, yeah, he's losing matches, but he's facing, like, all of the biggest guys that they have in the company.
Yeah. This is, in my opinion, one of those growth and defeat.
It's Tony Khan's playbook to a T. It's like, get familiar with this guy. Like, you're gonna see a lot of him coming up in the future. We think we have something with him. Keep your eye on him. You know, we're gonna give him a lot of TV time so you can get familiar with him. But he's gonna get over in defeat. Like, as you said, you know, Ospreay gets the win. They do a handshake at the end. He's got his respect.
Yeah, that was a nice little ending to it. I'm not gonna lie. Expected from Will, technically, because he's technically a face. Yeah. But it was nice because it seems like it'll be more believable to watch Will become more of a heel.
And speaking of, like, he gets the win, and for some reason, the Ops are like, I don't know what the exact mentality is here. Like, is Samoa Joe just pissed that Will's like, no, I'm gonna buddy up with the Death Riders, not you? Like, is that like the whole thing? Is like, you rejected the recruitment to the Ops, so now you are an op to us.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah.
You didn't join 56th Street, so now you're a villain to 56th Street. It must be put down.
Yeah, no, I mean, Grove Street for life. Come on.
Walsh is like 12th Street, brother.
Yep.
It's actually 122 and an 8th.
But good note of Bowen's like just ingratiated to the Ops already. He fits like a glove. He's still like allowed to be himself. Like, he hasn't like completely changed like his persona. He's just like, they're like, it's the Samoa Joe mentality of like, no, we're gonna take what you're good at and we're gonna make you better. We're gonna give you some legitimacy. And then Will Ospreay gets saved by the Death Riders. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I feel like this is an arc either for Will Ospreay to turn heel, or this is Mox's way of trying to make the Death Riders become face.
It feels like the Death Riders are just like this weird little like side universe of AEW, like the Judgment Day. Like, they just kind of exist in their own world, and depending on like what the situation is whether or not you're gonna boo or cheer them.
They're the Dark Avengers, basically. They're bad guys, but not always.
Yeah. Not always. Just when they feel like it, you know?
Yeah, just like, oh, I'm bored. Nothing crazy's going down. I'll just go steal Snickers.
That's good
shit. Yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta shake it up.
Look, you know what? It's not stealing if it's from a multi-billion-dollar company, okay?
He's got a point.
It's just
That's called
distributing wealth.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Look, sometimes you gotta fire off a 9mm at 2 a.m. just to bring your property taxes down. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Everybody's a little afraid of Tony, but he doesn't bother nobody. He just makes sure none of us have to pay too much.
Thought this was America.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought this was America.
I thought this was America. I mean, what's wrong with that? This is a little bit of America. You got a problem with freedom? It ain't free.
Commies.
Speaking of commies, though, we've got women's trios action coming up. We got Brawling Birds teaming with Hikaru Shida, taking on Triangle of Madness because, we're doing permutations of the Women's World Championship right now. We've got multiple challengers. She's doing the Fatal 4-Way. Statlander, I believe, was supposed to be involved with this, but she wasn't medically cleared, is what they said. But she's going to be fine for the pay-per-view. So, whatever.
I feel like it's a way to not have to expand more on the growing internal rivalry between her and Shida.
Yeah, Shida was fun in this. Shida.
Yeah.
What this character bit that she's doing of like, I'm not fully committing to the heel bit, but I'm just going to be kind of an ass like Christian Cage is working for me.
I feel like we are going to get a full heel turn, but it's not going to happen until her and Statlander face off. Like, that'll be the nail in the coffin for it.
Yeah. Like, I like this whole gimmick of her of like, I'm going to use my teammate as a weapon.
Yep.
Even if I have to kick him in the gut first so I can pick them up, I'm gonna do that.
It's the Megan Bain approach.
Yeah.
As well.
Except they're the same size as her.
I know. Megan Bain's huge though. Everybody looks small next to her.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that was a little bit weird was the finish where it just went to a DQ.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't understand that.
I didn't understand it either. Like, DQs are fucking rare in AEW to begin with. So usually when they have them, there's like a meaning and like it's kind of like super transgressive. I didn't feel that so much here. I just felt like maybe like it's in perfectly character with Tekla of like not giving a fuck about anybody except herself and just being, toxic as shit. But I felt like there should have been like a little bit more to that.
Yeah, it felt that way to me too. My feelings on DQs.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. It didn't need to happen. I think this could have been fine with one of the members of the Triangle of Madness taking a pin. Maybe not Tekla, but
no, definitely not Tekla. Like Sky Blue or Julia Hart, absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally. Also, big shout out to Julia Hart for poison misting one of the refs. That was an awesome spot. That was fucking great. That jobber ref sold that shit like crazy. I loved it.
I don't know what kind of mist it was though. I didn't see the color.
It's black. It's always black.
Oh, okay.
It's
poison.
Yeah, it's the Poison House of Black. I'm gonna corrupt your life mist. So maybe we'll have a heel ref in the future.
Yo, and he can spit red.
Yeah. Although
and people get set on fire.
Starts pulling out red and yellow cards back. This is the wrong sport, man.
He spits them out.
He does the fucking magician thing where he's like, yeah.
Everyone loves close-up magic.
Yeah, it's true. I absolutely love magic. Like, it's a waste of money on all that cardboard crack, but goddamn, the art is so cool.
Oh yeah, I mean we've talked about this on here, I think, but one of my uncles is a magician.
Yeah, that's true. We've shown clips.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Yeah. I love magic, dude. It's just like a little bit of mystery in the world still for people, like a little bit of magic, as they would say.
Yeah. It's like 5 steps above mime.
Oh, but mimes are scary.
Unless they're at SeaWorld, because those guys are super cute.
That guy is awesome.
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah. Oh, yes, him. Yes. I know. Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Oh God.
I'm afraid of mimes though because I feel those objects are real and we're not allowed to see them. It's like in the 4th dimension.
Yeah, they're interdimensional beings.
It's like, wait, so you're saying I can run into something I can't even observe? Life just got hard.
We can't see that wavelength, okay?
What is this, a house of mirrors?
God.
No, there's just two, but it creates an infinity effect.
Wait, which one's me?
Both.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
True. Yeah, that's just quantum shit, okay?
Don't observe it. Don't observe it. I'll be fucked.
Oh, God. Speaking of
observing.
Yeah, right there, dude. MJF is doing some stuff backstage, and Andrade comes in and just takes off his hat and just, like, lets his hair down and just, like, throws it in his face, being like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm still gonna have all this gorgeous hair after you lose, you little bitch. And I'm gonna take the title. Because he still wants that guy.
Oh God, I fucking love Andrade. Now that he's back in AEW. I feel like he's coming to his own, man.
Personal issues like aside, like I'm so happy for the dude, like finally finding his like footing, and like he's always been awesome in between like the ropes, and like his in-ring work has always been awesome. But now that like he's just like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like just his headspace, you know, rocky marriage, things like that, just holding him back. It just, everything's clicking for him now.
I was gonna say, I feel like he wasn't allowing himself to connect with the audience when he was over at WWE, and I feel like he is letting himself connect with the audience more, because like half of his gimmick is like, oh, these women wanna come watch wrestling, and
the men too now.
Yeah, so I feel like he's having fun, and having fun is a great start to like having that connection with the fans. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of connection with the fans, we get a quick little follow up with the conglomeration. Like, hey, you know, what are you boys up to? Where you guys are going to challenge for the tag titles and stuff like that. Oh, surprise! Mark Briscoe's back. Hey, we love us some Mark Briscoe, and he is just hyped up like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I love Mark Briscoe.
Ah, dude, Mark Briscoe. Walsh is the one that basically puts his body completely on the line. He's a Foley type.
Yeah. He's a Foley with like manic energy.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt, but it's gonna look great.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wear my cargo camo pants. I'm gonna set up a chair in the middle of the ring, and I'm gonna use that chair to launch myself into the first row.
He did a tack match against MJF, and there was so much blood.
That was
so much blood.
That was the one where MJF had tacks in his gooch.
Yep. Yeah. Literally, and was pulling him out like a day or two later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's lucky they had the flat end though, because he could have had a I don't remember which serial killer used to put needles up in his gooch, but
that was Albert Fish, the guy who killed and ate children.
that guy. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Speaking of murder, though, we did get to see a Darby Allin Konosuke Takeshita match.
Dude, like, this short run that Darby's been on so far is phenomenal. Like, every week, he is sometimes putting out not just one, but two bangers a week. Like, this was by far one of the most fun matches to sit back and watch the mayhem explode on the fucking screen. Because number one, Darby rules. Number two, I've been wanting to see good things for Konosuke Takeshita since he first showed up in AEW. Since I first saw this guy put on a fucking match, I just want the best things for him because he's so fucking awesome.
He's Walsh, if you don't remember, he's who we call AEW's Japanese Superman.
Yeah.
He has the best Superman punch in the game.
Dude flies across the ring and he's like 6'5".
I think you guys showed me clips of him doing it, actually.
Yeah, it's wild. It's that body movement you see in anime and like animation styles where it's like standing still and all of a sudden he's like up on you and just punching you with what seems like no momentum.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and right off the gate, like from the rip, Darby is on the attack immediately. Like the bell has barely rung, and he's throwing his whole body, feet first, at Konosuke's head, and they are just brawling all over the place. And possibly one of the best blue thunder bombs I've ever seen happens in this match, because Takeshita is on the apron, Walsh, right? Darby goes from the top of the turnbuckle with just like a cross body at him. He catches him, picks him up, and does a spinning blue thunder bomb from the apron to the floor. And one of the craziest. I love that spot so much. It's so good.
I know we always say AEW is basically more anime than other wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the most anime things I have seen in a while. Like legit.
That, and then when Darby did the suicide dive to the outside, and Takeshita just swatted it at his ass.
Oh yeah.
He just like, you're going to the ground, face first.
That was awesome. That was awesome. This match fought really hard because this was another one of those losing and getting like stronger with the fans and everything, because Takeshita does technically lose this. But the setup for the loss is
in the best way. Like in the best way, because MJF comes out there, he's got the Dynamite diamond ring. He's like, here, use this, get the win. That way I don't have to face Darby and lose my hair. And Takeshita rejects it. Further cementing that, no, we are babyface Takeshita is here. You know?
Yeah. Walsh, the Don Callis family is notoriously heel.
Yeah.
And Takeshita has been heel for a while, but these last like 3 or 4 months, he's been slowly turning face, where he's turning down shit he would normally allow to happen. And this was a big moment, because he was like, no, I need to win this on my own. And that moment of him being distracted is what causes the downfall here.
And for God, this is one of those things where it's like, you know, you can't plan for everything, but they make the fucking most of it when, you know, surprises happen. Because this match shouldn't have happened technically, because this is supposed to be Okada versus Darby, but Okada had to fly back to Japan, you know, for a funeral and stuff like that. So this was like a last minute, like, all right, well, how do we make a story out of this?
And they did it to me just right. They lean in more to Takeshita's storyline of turning face.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart one. Because
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, if this match went down without any sort of interference, Takeshita, I think, would have won. I think Darby was being pushed to his limits on how much pain he can take, because every match for Darby, Walsh, has always been, you can give me everything you've got, and I'm going to keep getting back up. And I feel like with a last minute match like this, Takeshita was like, bet.
Yeah.
All right. You said this, remember?
Because
Darby started off this title run with like, my foot is to the floor with the gas pedal, and I'm gonna keep it there until I see God or I win that title. And he's like, I've got the title, I'm not slowing down. Like, you're gonna have to put a brick wall in front of me with like 6 more behind it to keep me from going farther with it.
I feel like it's a matter of time before that belt is on Takeshita, and I'm not gonna lie, I would enjoy seeing Takeshita be the one to take it off of him, because it's like you're seeing the peak moment of both storylines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come together.
This is like the good problem to have in wrestling, where you have so many people that you could put your main belt on that like, I just want to see them all. Like, I just want to see them all.
Yeah.
And then I want to see them face everybody else too. Like, it's a huge problem to have, because it's like, there's only so much time to do all of these things.
Especially because like a lot of the roster is going to retire the next few years. Like, it's just going to happen.
Yeah. God. Oh, I love
Speaking of which, Big Show has reportedly renewed his contract with AEW.
Yes. I believe, obviously he does a lot of like backstage stuff and things like that. But God, I still I'd love that he signed with AEW simply for the single spot he did in the last broadcast match he had, where he took that bump on that car, where he got slammed down that and he bounced and then slid down the hood. I will love that forever. Like his entire contract is worth it for that moment, in my opinion.
Yep. Oh God. I not only that, I just feel like, yeah, sometimes there's the joke of like AEWs where wrestlers go to retire. There's good reason for that, and I'm happy for it, because you're allowing these wrestlers to live out the rest of their time as they want to be a wrestler still, and go out on their own terms.
And speaking of possibilities, the rumor mill is circling that AEW has shown great interest in bringing Mick Foley on in some capacity.
Yeah. Likely not a match, because Foley himself has said he doesn't have it in him.
He's tried to get in shape, and the doctors were like, no, you can't do it.
You just can't anymore, dude. You're done.
Yeah. So,
but a announcer, some sort of presence behind the scenes, or even like as a manager to someone,
I'm
gonna
throw it out there. He should be the commish. He's the commissioner.
Yes.
He's the AEW commissioner for like, we're going to introduce like a hardcore title, and like he's the commissioner of that. Like he makes the matches and sets the stipulations for hardcore matches. Do it.
You could literally go crazy with it and have like a match that's already set up to go and happen, and him come out and go, no. You know what? You two now get to actually wrestle for a chance to compete for this belt.
Yeah.
Now it's a hardcore match.
Yeah. Here is my bucket of thumbtacks. Here are light tubes. Here's a barbed wire baseball bat. Have fun, kids.
Ooh, look, I found a chair. Here, take this with you.
Yeah. There is that. And then when they do their annual Christmas show, he shows up as Santa.
Yep.
Yep.
I would love it. If it's true, I think it'd be a great slap in the face to TKO in WWE.
Yeah.
Just like Jake Paul did the other night. So
why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Because, I mean, let's face it. WWE is not above self-censoring and rewriting history. But goddamn, they would have to do a lot of work to remove everything that Mick Foley contributed to their company.
Not even just with his own body and sweat and ideas and everything, but the people that he's trained over the years.
The people that
do a lot of the same shit.
Him. My God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And with how he has been using his notoriety lately in trying to remind people of the good in themselves and to see the error of their ways, like AEW's kind of a good spot for that, for him to have a bigger microphone.
Yeah.
So,
oh God, I'd love to have him on like commentary or something like that for a match. Like, put him in the booth on commentary, Mick Foley, Taz, and Bryan Danielson.
You know, I want to talk to Mick Foley. I would love to have a conversation.
He's such a sweet man. I love him so much. I just want to hear him talk about things that make him happy, you know?
Yeah. Like, growing up, when I think of wrestling, he is literally one of the first that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, those matches back when I was a kid, man, those are memorable. Mankind will forever be burned into my head. Same thing with Sacco. In good and bad ways.
Good and bad ways, yeah. God, that I Quit match with Rock still. Like, that's a goddamn horror show. But goddamn, is it memorable?
Yeah. Great.
Oh, God. Speaking of horror shows, let's talk about WWE's programming this week.
Yeah.
God, it was it existed, yeah. It was a slog. Like,
I think you're still underselling it, actually, Alex. I don't. Slog isn't good enough.
Look, there were a couple of moments that were enjoyable, right? Where you were entertained.
Yeah, there was okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. There was a couple spots.
Yeah, there was a couple spots that were entertaining, but for the most of it, like, this was just wrestling happening in front of your face.
If it even was.
Yeah, I mean, Raw didn't start out great. I mean, we had the Vision kick things off. I don't give a fuck about these guys at all anymore. And the only thing I'm happy about is they've become a vehicle for Montez Ford, Dawkins, and Joe Hendry to get TV time.
That's the plus side.
Yeah.
I love Joe Hendry, obviously. We know that.
Yes.
Dude's been fun. I feel like he's been shoehorned into this. He's making the best of it.
Yeah.
The Street Profits, technically, yes, also you could say shoehorned, but I feel like there's a more believability in them wanting to beat up the Vision, not just for the belts, but just for the fact that they should not exist as a tag team to begin with.
Yeah.
Like,
It's kind of an insult
Yeah.
to the tag team division, if that was possible, because the division doesn't really exist anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, the highlight of all of these interactions for me was when Seth Rollins tried to, chat up the Street Profits backstage later on, and Tez just fully goes on like, "We don't want you here. You can't sit with us." Like, I don't trust you. Nobody trusts you. Get the fuck out of here.
It makes sense storyline wise, technically, because he interferes in the match.
He does.
And so they're like, "What the fuck?" And too. I hate the Vision storyline, and the only good part about it at this point is literally the fact that the Street Profits and Joe Hendry are getting some TV time.
Yeah,
that's it.
that's
Otherwise, I see no point to this.
Yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, no point in the match other than, okay, we're going to keep this going. This is a Saturday night's main event to the utmost degree for this title match that the Vision and the Street Profits are going to have. So it's not quite an afterthought, but it might as well be. They could do the title change, and it's not going to make a real dent in the tag division at all, because they still don't care about it, and they don't want to build it up.
But the plus side is that the tag team belts are actually on a tag team again.
And it'll hopefully, oh God, here's the problem. Here's my fear. Here's my fear, Derek and Walsh, is they're gonna put the belts on the Street Profits, and they're gonna get less TV time, and the Vision are still get the exact same amount of TV time every week.
Well, someone just willed that into existence.
Good job, Alex.
Dude, it's not even it's their historical booking, okay? This is just me
reading the
pattern recognition.
Yeah. This is what AI was supposed to be, able to just tell patterns.
Yeah. And not lie about what it can and can't do.
Oh God, dude.
God,
Speaking of something you can't do.
Oh God. I thought you were going to talk about Dom and Liv hanging out with Adam Pearce, talking about his AAA Mega Champion stuff that's happening against one of the Americanos. Was it Gable Americano? It's Gable Americano.
Yes.
Gable Americano.
Yeah, with his lackeys Bruto and Julio.
Thank you, because I remembered Bruto. I did not remember what Julius's luchador name is.
Yeah, the Hermanos Credos.
Yeah. At this point, I'm surprised it took them this long to put the masks on the Creed brothers for this whole thing.
It works for me in the sense that they are, the storyline, at least in my head, is that they're trying to slap any respect Lucha has in the face.
Yeah. I mean, this is all in service of that, mask versus mask. Which AAA show is it going to be at? I can't remember.
I forgot the name of it. It's coming up.
Yeah.
No, it's on the 30th, I think.
Because is it... God, one of the shows that's coming up is been moved to have 2 separate days. It's going to be a Friday and a Sunday, which is strange.
So AAA technically does do Sunday shows as well, but those are usually house shows.
Mm-hmm. It's a little confusing because I don't think they have a location announced for one of the days yet either.
It could be the same place for all I know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think Puebla was what was announced for night one.
Yeah. Either way, Undertaker is actually going to book it and be entertaining, unlike, the bald fraud Triple H.
Again, 1 hour of AAA equals 6 hours of WWE programming. Like, no joke.
Legitimately, it does. And I believe the Raw after that match between the Americanos, they've announced that Chad Gable is returning. So, writing's on the wall there.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Why do that, WWE? Like, at least it shouldn't even say WWE. Why TKO?
Yep.
We very clearly want Chad Gable to get unmasked because we want a return of Chad Gable. We do. We're tired of this storyline. We prefer the other Americano because he's a much better Americano. Just don't stop putting the cart in front of the horse like Alex was saying last week.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't help it.
The horse is just in the back of the cart.
It's just riding everybody.
Who's driving this thing?
Remember how horses used to pull carts? Now we put them in carts and drive them around.
Actually we do.
Yeah, we do.
Uh-huh.
Wait, that's actually
Horses totally got us.
Yeah, horses played that game perfectly over the centuries, dude. They're like, I'm going to put in all this work, and then one of these days, I'm going to turn it around, and they're going to do everything for me. It's going to be great.
I'm going to shit on the ground. I'm going to watch them scoop it up with a shovel.
Then they're going to feed me sugar cubes.
Hopefully apples and sugar cubes. They put that salt lick in my pen.
Mm-hmm.
I kicked my owner's son, and he's never been the same since. And he doesn't really give me treats much anymore.
Is that RFK Jr.?
I'm really mad about this guy, and they called him Superman, but he couldn't walk after he was riding me, so I don't know how super he was.
Okay, all right. I just want to make something clear here.
Yeah,
Alex turned this dark immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and then Alex, after saying that, got outshadowed by Walsh, who said bet.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. That's what happens when you back down, Derek. Okay, if we're gonna cross the line, you gotta keep going.
I mean, the line was back there anyway.
Yeah. No. Like that.
Oh my fuck, that was good.
Yeah. God,
that was fucking good. That was so dark.
Yeah, and then it's 10 times more entertaining than anything that all down got, because there was a promo with Penta and Ethan Page, who I actually enjoy, with a mic in his hand, and what's his fucking name? Rusev is there. Mm-hmm. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Penta's awesome, and like, I want to cheer for him still, but I don't give a fuck about anybody else involved in this at all.
Well, they're using Penta to try and sell you on Ethan Page. That's the idea. They're using his star power.
Yeah, it's good on paper.
Yes.
Executed like dog shit.
Again, I don't mind Ethan Page.
No, I enjoy him.
He bores me in the ring.
Yeah.
But this moment, even though it wasn't that great, still needed to happen, because if you want them to be connected to Ethan Page in any way, he has to be in front of the screen and he has to have a mic in his hand, because that's literally his best quality. So,
yeah. And I, once again, just gonna beg, let him refer to himself as having the tightest tits in the game, please. It's the best line he's ever had in his career, and I can't believe they don't let him use it.
They should let him say it, but censor out tightest every time. Yeah. Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, the misplaced censor is always goated. But this was just to fuck set up a nothing match between Rusev and Javon Evans. Like, legitimately, there was a commercial break. I blinked and it was over.
It was a very quick match. This was I don't know. This was a filler match. We've already had this match. That's the problem.
Yeah.
This is a redo of these two facing off. Well, she saw this, right?
I didn't.
You didn't need to.
Did you watch it a couple weeks ago between these two? Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was the same match.
Yeah, it was the exact same match. Here's the deal, okay? We give in-ring TV time to this match that doesn't need to really happen. But we go backstage for Asuka saying goodbye to Io and her walking off to her home planet like Gucci and got itchy and scratchy, okay?
This was the ending that every Alf fan wanted.
Oh, you mean not the one where he gets surrounded by like the FBI in the field and then we never don't know what happens after that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or, as Walsh is probably thinking of right now, this is a better ending than what Harry and the Hendersons got.
Didn't they white fang him back into the woods?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly. I thought you were going to go with the ending to Dinosaurs, where they just walk out the front door while the asteroids start raining down.
Oh, yeah. That was also a good one.
Yeah.
Or let's future-proof ourselves. Let's future-proof ourselves real quick, okay? This is the same level of ending as Game of Thrones. The Boys, even though the ending hasn't aired yet, it's about to, so we have to future-proof.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to that ending.
This was on par, boys, as the Deep not wanting to go in the water.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That actually does make sense.
Yeah, yeah. The rest of the season doesn't make any fucking sense because they've had the upper hand like 6 times and not taking advantage on either side. And how do we deal with Soldier Boy? Oh, we just put him back in the fucking tube because we got to keep him preserved because we're doing the prequel series. So we can't have his fate be known now.
Actually, I'm going to call it right now, even though we haven't seen it. Future-proofing.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy is the final weapon against Homelander. And he will be the final weapon because we need some sort of magical weapon that can defeat all. So.
God,
And they just go find the sword. There's always a magic sword.
Yeah, there is. There's always a magic sword.
He is the magic sword, essentially. Especially if you listen to him talk, his magic sword has been everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I don't even want to talk about that season. I don't even want to talk about the final fucking season because it just feels so fucking pointless, you know?
Yeah.
Makes him feel dirty.
Yeah.
Shout out though to Jason Eccles and what's his face for reuniting in this show. And
Jared Pilecki and Misha Collins.
Yeah, and doing like blooper reels that are supernatural. They're done with Supernatural. Their characters from Supernatural is so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Well, that's what happens when you have the same series creator and he's just like, hey, I'm going to reunite my friends.
It makes you think for a moment that they got transported into a different universe and ended up in these bodies.
Which,
like, it's
as
so
far
fucking
as
funny.
like, you know, canon stuff that happened in Supernatural, that could work.
Yep.
You know? God, they went to fucking Scooby-Doo universe one time.
They did. It's canon.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, Asuka says goodbye.
Yeah. Just like that. Okay. Contract stuff, backstage things, still clear as fucking mud. She might be taking some time off. She might be semi-retired. Don't know. All I know is she's not going to be on TV for a while, it seems.
I believe this is going to be the last we see of Asuka in WWE.
Probably.
It feels like a very quiet retirement. Like, got a little bit more time than Goldberg, but still, very little fanfare for Asuka.
Yeah, and part of me wonders if she wants it this way a little bit.
I could see
because
that.
this isn't really her ending.
Kyrie might have left and she's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to go make my own ending where I want to make it now. That's my hope. That's my hope. That's my head canon at the moment so far, until we know more.
Yeah, until we know more.
I still think we're going to see her wrestle in NJPW in the next like 6 months.
Do something with Stardom, yeah.
Yeah. We could see her on a couple of other like indie shows, probably.
If they try and use her for TNA to pop a rating, that would be insane.
Yeah. Have her show up on Impact randomly. I would both hate it and love it.
They just signed I forgot what his current name is, the formerly known as Giovanni Da Vinci, of Imperium. The guy we last saw on TV losing in a fucking 5-second squash match.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, God. Speaking of goddamn, Paige and Brie Bella are here to meet the challenge of Judgment Day of Raquel and Roxanne. Just not much really here. Not much here at all.
Raquel mildly attacked Paige for some controversial moments in her past.
It was fucking, legitimately, this shit's over a decade old.
Yeah, but you can't undo a rope shot on a belt.
Not her fault. Okay? Private messages were leaked. And let's face it, like, how many male superstars have there been where they have shown photos of them wearing nothing but the belt?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I don't actually care. I don't think it's a controversy at all. I think it was just a way for them to kind of add some controversy into this storyline because it's so boring.
You know what would have been a better way to work that in? Just be like, oh, wow, you're here for 2 weeks and Woods walks?
Technically, they can still use his name.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they have that 90-day non-compete.
I'm pretty sure they have the copyright on Xavier Woods. Because he's going by, he's gone back to Austin Creed.
Yeah, they didn't get Kofi, but I think they have that one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, this was a moment. This was a in-ring thing, boys.
This is a thing that didn't need to happen, but it happened anyway. And then there's backstage stuff because, hey, Roman's here. He's got gloat about getting his win over Jacob Fatu. And Jimmy's like, dude, we don't need to fucking do this. We don't need to do this. And Roman's being his usual insecure, petty little bitch self. He's like, no, he's got to acknowledge me because I beat him. And I'm like, okay, well, that's, just putting the writing on the fucking wall in it. That's going to be great.
You're going to do that again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we have completely reverted back storyline-wise as if WrestleManias 38, 39, 40, and 41 never fucking happened.
Yep.
This is so stupid.
God. Make it again.
It's so funny that he's carrying the fucking belt that he called a consolation prize because he already had the 2 other belts that they had to condense into one and they made a new one because he already had everything. And now he's carrying it. The one he used to insult.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I just, you gotta have, you gotta give him credit. He said he's gonna be a full-time wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
He's only shown up a couple times since.
Other
than for backstage promos.
Yeah. I mean, God, even in the weeks where he's like, I'm not gonna be there. It's funny because he's like, oh no, we've got Roman this week. And it's just a fucking pre-tape promo from a
which they probably shot there they shot either not on site or
they shot it at the fucking hotel
3 days prior.
We did all those a month ago. He didn't even have to come into town.
Didn't.
The sad part is if they were actually allowing creative to have some control fully, that would be true. But because of how TKO has been, I doubt any of these are older than 4 days.
Guaranteed.
Goddamn. They just can't. They can't help themselves. They're so bad at this.
Oh, God. Speaking of can't help themselves, we got Io facing newcomer Sol Ruka to the main roster. Interesting little matchup there. Okay, got a lot of faith in this Sol character. and decent matchup. But once again, just full on character assassination with the god finish and the god soul snatcher, because Io just highlighted how easy it is to counter by just not getting in position to take it.
Yep, she just waited. Then did a roll up pin.
Yep.
She was like, hold on, let me just stand back for a second.
Yeah.
Let me just let you land on your neck.
Mm-hmm. And then it's gonna grab you and pin you. That's it.
Yeah. I don't like this because it does make Soul look weak after just coming in. You expect her to lose to Io. I'm not saying like she should have won.
Totally.
But this match shouldn't even have happened. Io should be gunning for Rhea's belt or gunning for Liv's belt right
Liv's
now.
belt.
Not this.
Liv, there's no challengers for Liv right now. Nobody's stepping up to her.
Than Io.
Right?
Like, seriously.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Raquel.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're not going to go internal, though, like an internal feud, it's got to be Io at this point. There's no one else. And I feel like this is robbing her of that. They're like, we made the joke that she's being Janetti'd, but she's not Janetti'ing herself. Like, she hasn't buried her own grave like Janetti did. Like, Janetti said some awful shit over the years that made him unredeemable. That's why with his foot being amputated recently, nobody cares.
I didn't even know that.
Well, there you go.
There you go. No, the last thing I saw about him was him being on like Facebook, posting videos about his drug use and apologizing to his daughter, and then like randomly confessing to possibly murdering somebody.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too. But he also got his foot amputated. And so Janetti's being Janetti'd even more because people are like, why isn't WWE helping him? It's like, bro, look at what he said online over the years. No one's going to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
It's way too dangerous to get involved. Just way too dangerous.
You better start practicing your yards, matey.
Speaking of practicing, Oba Femi's here for his open challenge. But Pierce is like, you don't have any challengers. It's canceled.
God, I wish that was real.
I wish that was real. I wish that was real because it makes sense. Like, look what happened. They got 1 week of it, and it was Tozawa and Otis. Tozawa backed down immediately, and then Otis got manhandled. And like, what is he supposed to do? It's Oba Femi. Like, have him chasing somebody out, which is what he ends up doing because he's like, no, I'm here. I came to wrestle. I'm going to go find somebody to wrestle. And he just grabs both of Los Garza's. Berto and Angel just get dragged to the ring. They're not even here to wrestle. They just get manhandled and beat up and tossed around. And then they posted on Twitter of them turning to dust like the end of Avengers. Anymore.
I got to give it to them. This was really fun for what it was. They got slammed around and they just went with it. Yep. They were like, throw us everywhere, do things to us, and we will bounce.
Yep. It's our last paycheck. We'll make you look good.
This is why I believe the reports over the last couple weeks of them hinting at maybe not being a part of WWE anymore are actually kind of true.
Here's the deal. Keep them under contract or whatever. I'm sure they probably got, the 50% pay cut approach to them. Mm-hmm. Send them over to AAA and have them do some awesome work. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just let them go and let them go somewhere where they'll be appreciated.
Yeah, that too.
So, but this was fun for them. I feel like they got to just bounce around and get their asses beat for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And they helped Oba look good.
They helped Oba look good, and I saw there's a new wrinkle added to the open challenge of there's a cash prize.
Oh.
So now they have given people. Yeah, they have given somebody a reason to want to challenge anybody in this company.
This is like that time, boys, where we ended up on that random island where the volcano was getting ready to explode, and they offered us a cash prize to step into it.
Are you referencing Joe versus the volcano again?
Again?
Yes.
Did you rewatch it? Is that what happened?
I did. Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
Good movie. Y'all should see it.
Yeah, you should totally
It's
see it.
still great.
Yeah, Tom Hanks rules. God. Speaking of things that rule, though, we get a little backstage thing where JD McDonough is hyping up his boy Dirty Dominic Mysterio about his AAA Mega Champion challenge up ahead of him, and Finn Balor comes out of fucking nowhere and just slams JD headfirst into some production boxes, and his head bounces like fucking crazy. It was a beautiful sound.
Yeah, and Finn, he's like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" He's like so proud of himself.
By far, the best thing on the show.
Yeah, that was fun. That part was fun.
Yeah, and then
And it
led into a bog standard match between Dominic Mysterio and original El Grande Americano.
yes,
But both of them did good.
yeah, it was fun. It is leading you down the path though that OG Americano's not gonna be around much longer.
Yeah, I mean it's the writing's on the wall, and honestly, I'm not going to disparage them for finally coming to a conclusion with these fake luchador arc, especially when better El Grande Americano. I want it simplified, and I'll be happy again with it.
We need one of them to have more red to their outfit and with an M, and then the other one has a little bit more green to their outfit with an L.
No. We need like yellow and purple and a W.
Yes. Have it upside down.
We
like
have
that.
to know one of them is bad.
That's right. Can we also though? It depends on where we're at though, because if we're at WWE, then it's an M. But if we're in AAA, then it has to be a W, and
They
vice versa.
Velcro onto their hats. They can trade.
They can trade.
Can we add like a fake mustache to the one that's evil, like a big twirly one?
Always.
Yeah,
I thought that went without saying.
yeah, just on top of
Yeah.
the mask.
He already kind of has a mustache on his.
Yeah, God, he does.
It looks like a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yeah.
no, it's just so weird to see like Dominic Mysterio having like competent matches, and I'm sure that's in no small part to being out there with Chad Gable, because Chad Gable fucking rules.
Yeah, and we still got a 619, but it wasn't as as normal.
There was one that he went for where Grande Americano got out of the way for it, but he like fully committed to it. That it looked good.
Yeah, he swung hard on that one. That one, if that one would have hit, that actually would have done some real damage.
Almost
It
like a
actually looks
Zelina
good.
Vega one.
Yeah.
God. But
Snap kick.
hopefully some resolution in the near future. And what followed this was the weirdest segment it felt so out of place, because we've got Theory and Paul making their way backstage, and Jackie Redmond's trying to interview them and like get something out of them, and like the doors open on the van and you can see Maxine Dupree is sitting in there waiting for them, but it definitely felt like Austin Theory was like trying to make a move on Jackie Redmond here, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's like, why don't you come with us? You know, we'll just go back to the hotel or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Okay, so I have two minds of this. First off, I think the first time we saw Maxine with Austin, it was not on purpose and it was a leak, and they decided to lean into it by having her around more often, because it's like the third time or some shit.
Yeah, it's been a lot in the background stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like this one, while over the top of her being there, is now meant to be seen as she's not with them because she's with Austin Theory again, even though it's probably the case. It's more business, and then him hitting on Jackie is to make him look like a ladies' man. It doesn't work. This is like 2002 shit.
Yeah, it felt really weird, really out of fucking place.
It's fucking coded to hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it does lead credence to my idea of like they've just been feeding ChatGPT like 2019 all the way back to like 2001, Vince. Like they've been feeding it like Vince McMahon and like Vince Russo scripts, and now this is what it's putting out back to them.
I can't wait till we get like a behind the scenes footage shot of Road Dogg trying to kill the AI, and that's why he's gone. Like he actually tried to kill it and didn't realize like you can't just stab something like in a processor and hope it's dead.
He kept stabbing the printer.
He took Triple H's sledgehammer and was just smashing H's phone on like the conference table in that writer's room that's too big for 4 people to use.
He's just going after all of the tech,
Yeah.
runs up after he just gets pissed off because the copy machine paper got stuck.
He's smashing landline phones.
AI!
Fucking automatic like soap dispenser in the bathroom just gets ripped off the wall.
Oh god. Oh god. And they're like, you have to leave.
Yeah,
You're
gotta go.
done.
You get the fuck out of here, old man.
But my stapler?
Oh god.
We stole them.
Yeah. Luckily, we've got a main event, which is another talking segment and not a god match. It's time for the acknowledgement ceremony for Roman Reigns to get his thank you from Jacob for beating him. And Jacob Fatu is like, you're gonna have to beat this shit out of me. And then he proceeds to just lay waste to the entire bloodline in the best way. Like, my god, Jacob Fatu is just the best. Especially like as they're forcing him to leave, hears the crowd chanting one more time, and does the best version of the through the barricade spot we've seen in weeks, because he hits Roman and both the Usos through the wall at first.
Yeah. It looked like Roman actually banged his head at first. I don't think he actually did, but the way the camera angle was at it, it looked like it. It was a fun spot, that moment. This was if you're gonna close out a show, this is a way to do it.
Yeah. Like, keep building up Jacob Fatu. Like, I wanted to see him belt up beforehand. I just want to see it more now.
It makes me feel like they're speed running the Cody story.
Yeah, as you put it before, absolutely.
Like, I think this cemented it in my mind. We've seen him lose it, and now he's going to come back to win it in a lot faster time period than Cody did. They're hoping to capitalize on the storyline, but be able to do it in such a way that it's like how streaming services used to just give you all 20 episodes of something in a season at once.
Yeah, the old Netflix model. And
yeah,
it might be something to just like, oh, hey, Roman said that he was going to be here a lot, and then we changed dates and we didn't really plan things out. Turns out he actually doesn't want to be here, so we need to get the belt off him real quick.
Too. I honestly, they could have approached Roman with the pay cut.
No, I saw that none of the top names were approached with that.
I know I saw that too.
Yeah.
But with him backing out of stuff, maybe he wasn't approached, but maybe some of his family members were, and he's not happy.
Also true. I mean,
I feel like there's something going on. Like this feels rushed. It's not bad because I feel like with Fatu, he's able to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away my feeling of it being rushed.
It also doesn't take away from the feeling of like, I don't want to really care about Roman doing nothing for months on end. Like, Darby's had more title defenses in the first month of his reign than Roman Reigns had for like 1,000 days.
Yeah. Well, he in 1 year he defended the title twice or something like that.
It was some insane thing like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, he'd have to be there to defend it.
Yeah, that's step one.
You know what? He's very clearly not the right dad, because he's more like the biological dad who walked away instead of the dad who stepped up.
Yeah. You see, the problem is the dad that walked away, he didn't have a step ladder in order to step up.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he lost his shins and Nam.
It's just kind of a height thing.
He's billed at like 6'2", when in reality he's like 5'10", maybe 5'11", and
No, he's actually 3'9" now. He lost his shins.
that's insane. You know what's funny? Anytime somebody asks how tall my girlfriend is, and it's like some dude who definitely is sensitive about his height, I always tell him like, oh no, she's 5'11", because they lie about their height, about like they tell women that like they're 6'1" or something like that,
And they're like 5'9".
Yeah, and she's legit 6'1", so it's always really fucking great.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish people didn't care about their height so much like that, because they're like, oh, if you're under 6 foot, you can't get a woman. And I just look at myself, I'm like, I am not even good looking. And yet I have no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, only like 10% of the population's like 6 foot anyway, so whatever.
I mean, I feel like if some of these people were able to actually sit down and have real human conversations with someone of the opposite sex that didn't involve sex, they would have an easier time, because it's like you just talk like to another human being as you would.
Here's the best dating advice for these dumb little fucks that you'll ever get. Become friends with women. Not like alternative like motivations to like I'm gonna be friends with her in the hopes of dating her. No, just be friends with women. They will make you better men. They will make you more. They'll help you become more attractive to women that want to date you.
I think we've kind of had it lucky because our friend group is always kind of involved at least one woman in the group.
From a young age, yeah.
Yeah, and for that majority of time, you're always getting that other perspective, and you're being less stupid over time.
If you have a female friend, she will tell you you're wrong and correct your behavior.
Yeah, I have relied on that a lot over time.
Yeah,
a lot.
It can be super helpful.
But it's true though. A lot of these incels, if they just knew and talked to a woman as a friend or just even acquaintance without any sort of implications behind it, a lot of good.
Yeah,
a lot of good.
Yeah. It's not your height, it's your fucking personality, bro. Anyway,
exactly.
SmackDown happened.
Just like SmackDown.
SmackDown happened. Nice little homecoming for Trick Williams. Little Yachty's still there.
Yeah.
Just reasons. But for some reason, The Miz and Kit Wilson decide they're going to get involved here. You guys just lost to Danhausen and Minihausen. Like, now you're going to step up to somebody else? Why?
This is just them using The Miz to put Trick Willie over.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
But storyline-wise, it does not make sense.
Nope. I honestly was surprised that there was not somebody in the Gamecock mascot outfit. Like, I'm surprised it wasn't, like, Sami Zayn again or some shit.
Word on the street is Baron Corbin might be making a return and filling those shoes.
In the gingerbread outfit, yeah. I saw that, too.
Yeah. Who knows if that's actually real, but yeah.
Who knows? I mean, honestly, I follow the dude on social media, and it seems like he is just having the best time doing barbecues.
Yeah. Which, how can you go wrong with a barbecue?
Yeah. He looks like he's having the fucking best time going to these fucking cookouts, going to these fucking barbecue competitions and shit, and like just cooking up fucking meats and smoking shit.
Dude, that makes me hungry.
I know. Anyway, just real quick, like, hey, we're just gonna give Trick Willie a fun little match to get over with his hometown crowd. That's all this was.
Yeah, think of this as like Trick Williams gets to fight New Day without actually fighting New Day. He fights the white version, the white toast, milk toast version.
I mean it's he's a less talented bumper than Dolph Ziggler.
Yes,
That's right.
I only say that because The Miz and Kit, their outfits very New Day coded.
Very New Day coded. Also, I have a question because Derek, you're more familiar with this gentleman's work. Is Lil Yachty a rap artist?
Yes. Technically, yes. Technically.
Technically? Okay. Because the back and forth between him and Kit Wilson was abysmal.
Yeah. Okay, so think of it like this, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Yachty is probably a connoisseur of both WWE and AEW, and he saw how much of a good thing it was for Swerve to have Prince Nana on his side.
Right.
And he decided, I'm going to be Prince Nana, but with a shit fanny pack.
Wait, is that his gimmick?
That's it.
Fanny pack?
That's Lil Yachty's fanny pack. Yeah, he's got a fanny pack, and it's all fluffy.
Okay. God, that's pretty fucking lame. He should be paired with The Miz.
Yeah. No, and to let you in on a little thing, we could all see the writing on the wall that this is as good as he would be able to do because the dude's a Drake stan. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna rhyme Iceman and Nice Man, you have no ifs, ands, or buts about.
That's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
The corniest motherfucker. Wheelchair Jimmy is just the corniest motherfucker on the planet.
Yes, he is.
3
I'm not even a
albums on
rapper.
one day, and still just depressing as fuck.
Do you know why he released 3 albums in one day?
I don't know. His ego can't take that people would listen to something else, and he has to really complain about taking L's over and over again.
Well, I believe this. Now, hear me out, and I hate giving Drake any sort of credit because he's an op.
Yeah.
But he had 3 more albums to do under contract with UMG.
Mm-hmm.
He just dropped all 3 in one sitting. So now he can make and produce everything himself and have no label on him. So tinfoil hat time. My boy put out 3 albums to get out of the contract so that later this year you'll likely see an actual album he wants to release.
Isn't that the label he sued?
Yes, he's still in the middle of that lawsuit. Yes.
That's real fucking bad.
Yes. Yes, it is. And he's still like a petty little bitch because he brings up the beef multiple times for 2024 and is clearly not over it. So, except him and Future did a song together on one of those albums, and it ain't good, but it ain't bad.
No, that's the best you can say about it, really, then.
It's really the only memorable one I heard, and I didn't hear all 3 albums. I ain't gonna fucking put myself through that.
No.
But I listened to some of the first one that dropped, and I'm like, okay, you got a couple songs in here that are not bad. But this is one of those, like, you've peaked already, brother. Like, you're well beyond your peak moment, and this is starting to get depressing and sad and embarrassing.
It's fair.
And that's I just gave you everything that Fontano probably said in under 2 minutes.
Appreciate it. Speaking of things that can happen in under 2 minutes, we've got the women's tag champions, Brie Bella and Paige, taking on Julia and Kiana James. And this shit felt like it was happening in God. Like, imagine having a wrestling match in like half frozen molasses. This is kind of what this was.
Yeah, and I do believe Paige got injured in this one. When Nia came out, right? Isn't it this one where she cut the top of her head open?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly where it happened, because I was struggling to pay attention to this one because I was just not like I might as well have been in the fucking crowd for this one because the crowd was just as fucking bad for it too.
It was boring.
Yeah, this is super fucking boring. I don't know.
Speaking of boring, though,
this was interesting. This was fucking interesting, okay? Because Cody comes out, he wants to get his guy contract signed with Gunther, but for some reason, production team didn't set up anything, so he's just hucking chairs into the ring and setting up the table himself.
Yeah.
He's doing a rage setup.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because technically there was no approval for him to have the signing be at this point. He just wants it over and done with. So he's like, let's do it for now.
Yeah. It was different. Like, they haven't done shit like that before. Didn't really. It kind of got convoluted there, though, because Gunther was still pissed off about Cody interrupting his stuff. So that led to Nick Aldis being like, well, you don't appreciate shit, so if you want to get your title shot, you got to face Royce Keys to get it.
Yeah, well, that's because Royce came out and said, if Gunther ain't signing, then I will.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I was happy with. I was like, go, bro, go sign it. I want to see you do some shit that's not, like, on a side quest.
I mean, he's... Despite debuting at the Rumble, he's still fairly new to the roster.
Yeah, but we can't really say that after how many times Danhausen has been both on screen and in the ring and in main product stuff, and he was relegated to behind the scenes and to that podcast with Stephanie McMahon. So,
I guess that's true. Yeah, I mean, God,
yeah.
Danhausen has had more matches this year than fucking Roman Reigns.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And will continue to do so.
Yeah, probably at this rate. Jesus.
And I feel like I think we called it ahead of time. Danhausen's getting one of them belts sooner rather than later.
I mean, hey, if he's got
I want him to.
backup muscle, why not? Give him a heater, somebody to do heavy lifting on his end, and he just curses them.
Boys, what if he got the fucking briefcase?
Custom Danhausen, Money in the Bank, briefcasehausen.
Yep.
Money in the Bankhausen. Money in the Bankhausen.
And it's just full of human monies and teeth.
Mm-hmm. Oop, hi, Dana.
It should already be a thing.
Yeah, this should have happened like last year already. I can't believe it hasn't happened as is. Just like I can't believe Carmelo Hayes faced off against Ricky Saints in a match that happened. Melo's been off TV for like a month, and we're gonna have him face off against Ricky Saints. Yeah, this
Melo looked good.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of wind that was pulled out of his sails.
Number one,
it
feels like people just completely forgot about Melo entirely, and people haven't really cared about Ricky at all yet.
So it's been over a month.
Mm-hmm.
It was the beginning of April when Melo lost to Sammy, and we haven't seen him since then. And he was just getting that momentum really locked down after the back and forth between him and Ilya.
Yeah.
Like, why would they? I don't know. I just don't know.
There was a sequence.
Why would they do stupid things?
Yeah. There was a sequence in this match that I am still trying to wrap my head around what the thought process was. Because it seems like they were supposed to be doing like that. Like, I'm going to throw a big strike at you. You're just going to dodge it. And then throw another strike at me, and I'm going to dodge it. But it didn't look intentional at all. It felt like Ricky Saints threw like a kick, and he just flat out missed entirely. And Melo on his feet was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to throw a kick at you, and then completely missed entirely. And it didn't work.
So I feel like this was meant to be them having their Matrix moment and dodging each other's moves.
Yeah.
But they missed a lot. So it just ended up being like, I'm going to stand here out of the way.
Like, it felt like they were trying to do like the Will Ospreay and like other like flippy dude, highly choreographed like back and forth spot where we're going to trade a lot of like reversals and dodges, but just didn't have the capability to actually do so. Basically,
yes.
Which is crazy because I like Melo. I like Melo. a lot.
This is their first time wrestling against each other, right? Like this is. I don't think they've ever faced each other before.
As far as I can remember, yeah.
So I mean, they had some chemistry by the end of it, but
They had more chemistry in the backstage segment leading to this match.
they did, yeah. I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that I don't think Ricky really fits in that well. My opinion, personally.
I think persona-wise, he could work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's a little bit late to the start with WWE. I think he's like 5 years ago would have been a good time for him.
Yeah, I agree. I to me, he comes across like how a Chihuahua is. They're small, but act like they're the size of a Great Dane.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't work for me. Like we were talking about his moveset a week or two ago, and how it just doesn't work for his body size. And I think that is part of the reason why this match didn't work for me. He's good at being an antagonist, being a heel, but he's not. His moveset, it needs to be different.
Here's what he needs. He needs a big beefy boy to back him up. He needs a giant to be in his corner for him to start and hide behind.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he needs to of mice and men it.
He should be paired with Damian Priest.
Speaking of Damian Priest,
He's got a match against Tama Tonga because despite cutting half the MFTs, they're still a main feature on the blue brand. And R-Truth is injured?
yes. So this was originally billed as, I believe it was with Mateo Lote Cobb, or at least that's the image they use because AI has taken over. And
No, it's the graphics team doesn't know who any of the MFTs are to begin with, I think.
I think the graphics team is now AI.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
Graphics team is
which they had
Gemini
to-
or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God. Copilot.
Yeah.
But they had to tear that down, and they bring it back up, and all of a sudden, R-Truth is injured.
Yeah.
Because I think it was supposed to be R-Truth versus Tama Tonga.
I thought it was supposed to be a tag match for the belts.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right. It was supposed to be a tag match, and then they turned it into a singles match between Damien and Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Nope.
I don't know what's going on.
Like, just things happening to happen.
Yep.
Like, that's all it was. I think this was the moment after this where we got, like, the backstage thing with Danhausen back in the lab. Cooking up
Running
something
experiments
with the discarded gingerbread man costume.
Yep.
So maybe instead of a mini Hausen, next week we'll have a giant Hausen. A ginger Hausen.
Gingerhausen.
Yeah. Gingerbread Hausen.
Yeah. Yeah. Just having a Gingerhausen sounds like a.
It's a gingerbread house painted with Danhausen makeup.
Yes. Oh my God, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I would love that. And have it come out, and you have to beat it by eating it.
You have to eat your way out of it.
Yep.
You get locked inside. You have to eat your way free.
Let me go.
God. That's still more entertaining than the next match we got, which was Michin and B-Fab facing Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Because Jade is beefing with Charlotte, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And
I
Rhea's
guess.
not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah. I still don't like. What the fuck? Like what are we doing? What are we doing here? What's going on? I don't get it. Like I still don't understand why BFAB and Michin just decided instead of getting our ass kicked by Jade every week, we're just gonna be her lackeys for no benefit. Now we get beat up instead of her.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Jade has slowly become the Rita Repulsa, and BFAB and Michin are just putty men.
Yeah, like they're not even Goldar. They're just the
He
putties.
doesn't even get to be Goldar.
No.
They're not even Goldar. No, that's why I didn't say it, because they're not even that. She's yet to find her Goldar. That's the problem.
Who would be a Goldar? Kiana James.
Niven.
Kiana James.
Yeah, Kiana. Let's
Yeah.
do Kiana.
Yeah.
And
Give her something
and
to do.
Julia can be the Green Ranger.
Actually, booking that would be fucking cold.
Goldar.
Yeah.
You mean?
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yes, thank you. God. Couple other things that happened. There was backstage with Sammy where he was saying out loud what people online are saying, basically,
Yeah.
about the product.
Yeah.
Just lampshading it. Just full
Got
on lampshading it.
I feel like they were like, say some of these things, it'll be great. And he was like, oh, okay. And then basically did what Punk did with the original pipe bomb and just aired real grievances.
Like, it's if we acknowledge how bad it is, it's not actually that bad, right?
That's how it works.
That's exactly how this works. If we have the heel say these things are bad, that means it's not actually that bad.
It's science.
You know, the perfect villain is never truly a bad guy or believe they're a bad guy. So,
No, the perfect villain is just Johnny Gargano, just still doing the laying flat, emotionless slug, and his wife finally being fed up with it and walking away.
I
think
don't know how this
I
has
think his
worked for
eyeball
so
moved.
long.
I think his eyeball moved at the end.
Jesus. He misses his brother, okay? His brother's having a great time somewhere else on vacation,
Yep.
and he's not.
Yeah. Just acknowledging that he found his wrestling soulmate after being with a company for 10 years and then 2 weeks in another company being like, "Oh, this is amazing." Oh, bye, Data.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Also, there was another video package for Blake Monroe that,
Yeah. No, that's right.
yeah, it happened. That's
I forgot
supposedly
about
she had a dark match on the night, so she was in the building, but they still used a pre-taped video package for her where she still does the stupid finger in the mouth thing, which I am so tired of. Take your hand out of your mouth before somebody punches you and you bite off your finger. Okay.
Or you get hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Ugh. Ugh.
Had the same joke.
Anyway, main event is Gunther versus Royce Keys. Thank God. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Not great. It was good.
Okay. How come when Solo is being just dragged through the mud by the company is when he decides to get to have some of the most fun? Like,
Because unserious Solo Sikoa is banter and is amazing, and they don't let him do it if he's going to be the focus. Okay? It's like, if you're going to get the prime slot, you got to be serious Solo, and that Solo doesn't work. Okay?
it doesn't. Like, right before this match goes on, we have a backstage moment with him and Royce, and he's like, "Hey, you want some help, brother?" And didn't seem like a real, like, "Hey, let's like help you out." Because for anybody who doesn't know, they have some history in the Indies.
Like, they've been seeding all this stuff with Royce Keys over the past couple of weeks. Like, he's got history with all of the bloodline.
Yeah. But with Solo, it's actually real because I think they faced off in an indie promotion years back.
Probably, yeah.
When they were both coming up. But the match itself, for the first time, you look at the challenger to Gunther and you're like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Can you even choke this man? His neck is bigger than your arms.
He's got just the widest neck in modern wrestling. Just straight
Like,
up.
I don't think Gunther's lanky ass arms could choke him in real life.
Maybe. It was nice to have just like two powerhouses in a match again, right?
No, there was no powerhouses, Alex. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's
that
not
name
a powerhouse anymore.
Oh, God damn it. Actually, Can I make a quick aside? I don't care what anybody fucking says. I hate his new music.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't
It's
like it.
not
either.
as good as his old AEW tune. It just isn't.
Nothing on WWE is that good anymore music wise. Like it's all slowly becoming just crap.
Yeah. Like,
Just hot crap.
not even hot. No, it's cold. It's cold crap.
Cold crap.
It's cold, wet crap. Just on the sidewalk. Like, just looking at you.
Oh, for real. Just steaming up saying, please smell me.
Ew, no. No. Anyway, at least the main event was a god match. Okay.
Yeah. It was a good match overall. These two actually work well together.
Yeah. Which, shouldn't be surprising. Gunther puts on good matches with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of complaints about Gunther's style of wrestling, the way his matches go. I like that, like, out of all the people that we're bringing up, Royce Keys does feel like somebody that I could get behind. Like, the company, sees something for him, and I would be rewarded for being like, yeah, I want to cheer for Royce Keys. Even though, he takes the loss here, he's not losing anything in the loss. Like you said earlier on, like, he's still getting over in the loss. And now we get Gunther versus Cody at Clash in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Loser has to cook pasta with people.
Oh, is he gonna do it with Jacob Fatu?
Yeah.
That's only gonna cost $15,000. Why wouldn't I do that?
It's a Fatu Salava.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. I want to put that on like a can of like Chef Boyardee or something like that with like Jacob Fatu with like the little chef hat.
Yes, and the noodles are little werewolves.
Yeah, exactly. Like what's the Halloween cereal with the werewolf?
Oh, it's not Booberry. No, it's not Booberry.
Well, there's only Booberry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula.
Wasn't there?
There was a werewolf.
There was one with a werewolf. I swear. Like he
might not have had his own cereal, but he was there.
Is it something Beastos?
Yeah,
Beast
it was
berries.
Kibbles and Bits. Kibbles and Tits.
No, that's Ethan Page.
Oh, yes.
God. That's going to bother me. That's going to bother me.
Comment down below.
Yeah, let us know. Because that's going to do it for this because Jesus Christ. Like, we spent so much more time just talking about one AEW show.
Sweet for Jesus.
It's entertaining as fuck.
Good show, though. It's a good show.
Good show. Quick little side notes. Congratulations to EO and the formerly Evil who have tied the knot.
Nice.
Wonderful wedding pictures. Just beautiful, like dressed in the nines, but also doing like fun little silly shit. Like they were wearing their gear. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
Stuff like that. It's very cute. And just love it. Very
love
nice.
It. Good shit.
Sometimes it's nice to have nice things,
Sometimes. When you have an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Do we have anything really else? I mean, we'll see you next week. We're gonna get hyped for Double or Nothing, I guess. Because I honestly don't have anything to look forward to in WWE right now.
No.
Funnily enough, I believe been some changes on people who are making appearances during the next upcoming European tour. CM Punk no longer advertised, strangely.
Probably because he's going to be at every Cubs game.
Are they doing well?
He probably already is.
Are they doing well?
They were doing pretty good last night. Babe, did the Cubs win last night? They didn't win. Which is fine because I'm a Sox fan because it was the hometown classic. So
I mean, that's the way it should be.
Tend to be the odd man out. All my family members love the Cubs. Most of my friends love the Cubs. Walsh.
Like, for business purposes, I was a Cubs fan. But in reality, I was always a White Sox fan because Cubs fans ruin my mute every time there's a game because they come in from out of town drunk as piss at 6 a.m.
Yeah, you're acting.
They've been drunk as piss since last night.
You're acting like this doesn't happen to every state that has a baseball team that faces the Cubs, because no matter where they're playing,
Yeah, that's true.
half the audience is the Cubs fans.
Yeah, drunk as hell, clogging up the public transportation.
What do you mean you don't have hams?
When is this? You got no Italian beefs?
We got no beef. We got no pizza. What do you got? You got hoagie?
You put ketchup on my hot dog? Oh,
But this is
where's the
Cardinal
old
Stadium.
style?
We put red on everything.
Where's my style?
I remember watching a Cardinals game against the Cubs one time, and there was more blue shirts than red shirts. Like, legitimately.
Yeah. I mean, that makes
drunk
sense.
idiots will drive anywhere.
Yeah.
They
Drunk.
were like, Arizona? Bet.
Like, we're gonna get a cooler beer and we're gonna road trip to Arizona. Like, why don't we just fly? I mean, drink on the plane. You can drink in the car.
We're
Like,
like, Lewis and Clark.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. That's
no,
fine. We're from Chicago.
Look, I got both hands on the wheel. Look, I created this hat where you can put 2 beers in it, hands free with a little straw. You can drink the whole time. I never have to take my hands off the wheel. It's perfect. I'm totally safe.
I'm completely hands-free, just like with my phone.
Bluetooth.
Blue drink.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Let's go do it for this week. Please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe to the engagement, hit all the buttons, hit the links in the description below for our store, our Discord, our subreddit, all the fun places you can find us online at nightoff pod, everywhere. Anything else to do, boys? Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Buenas noches, night shift.
Peace.
Fuck TKO.
Oh, I forgot Derek can't
I
see
gotta
me right
piss.
now.
Like,